Hello guys, what is up? It is Finn here bringing you guys some more MLB 15 The Show Phillies franchise, as this year we are going to be doing our franchise with the team that is expected to be the worst in Major League Baseball this season. So hopefully we are going to bounce them back at least in virtual reality, and yeah, things are not supposed to look good for this team, as they are predicted to finish last this season. As you can tell, the wins leaders for this team, the highest is 12, and that's Aaron Harang, who didn't even play on the team last season, as he was not a Philly in the year of 2014. However, Aaron Harang is not going to be pitching today, as again it will be Cole Hamels against Clay Buchholz, hoping to get started strong with a 1-0 record and hoping to start out over 500. So hoping to get the Red Sox number this series, as now it is time for the opening day presentations, as they are announcing the rosters. But sadly, we won't be able to get to see all of that. But a lot of young players on this team this season, as most of the veterans on this team just haven't been in their prime. However, we have a lot of hopefully promising prospects in our minor league system. So this is definitely going to be a very interesting season, very unpredictable with how it will turn out, but we will see. A lot of people I would like to bring up further into the season, and a lot of people I will like to get rid of later on, including guys like Ryan Howard, Dominic Brown, and Carlos Ruiz, a couple guys that I think just aren't going to produce that well this season. And especially with Dominic Brown, I don't think he has been meeting expectations, and I definitely don't play too well when I use him in the past MLB The Shows, but we'll see. I'll give him a chance this year, and we'll see how well he does. So, first batter's Mookie Betts, and he strikes out. Cole Hamels gets the punch out there, so Cole Hamels, looking strong this game. Next batter is Dustin Pedroia. He is going to hit this one over to Galvis, but it is just going to sneak past his glove for the base hit, so Dustin is on base with one out. And that's going to bring up Big Papi, David Ortiz, and he is going to ground this one to Ryan Howard. Gets the out at second, and the throw over to first is in time for the double play. So Big Papi grounds into a double play, and the Phillies start this game strong, only giving up one base hit in the first inning. Here is the Phillies starting lineup. A couple of guys to look into this season is Odubel Herrera, who is going to be starting center field, and Freddie Galvis, who is going to be replacing Jimmy Rollins. And Ben Revere gets a base hit to start out the game for the Phillies, so great start for the Phillies with some easy speed on first. He's taking off for second, and the third of second is going to be well too late, as Ben Revere has his first base hit and stolen base of the year. Herrera is still up, and he is going to hit this one a ton of away, but unfortunately it's just going to hit the wall out there and right, and Revere is going to hold up at third just in case it was caught. That's going to bring up Chase Utley with runners on second and third. He's going to line this one into Buchholz's leg, and he's unfortunately going to get out. However, Revere scores, and now the attention turns to Buchholz, but he is okay. Runner on third with one out for the big piece, Ryan Howard, and he starts out the season strong with a base hit and an RBI, and he's going to end up staying at first base. Great hit by Howard, and a great way to start out his year. Cody Ashley, the young third baseman, takes his at-bat, and he is going to hit this one into right for another base hit, so a very strong start for the Phils, and Chooch goes down swinging, and that brings up Darren Ruff, and he is also going to go down swinging. So only one run for the Phils this inning, two runs. So now the top of the second, and a bad start for Hamels, as he is going to give up a walk to start out. And the Panda's up now, and he's going to pop this one into shallow right center field, but that will be easily caught by Darren Ruff. So the runner is going to hold up at first, and that will bring up Shane Victorino, the former Philly, And unfortunately, the runner is going to get into second for a stolen base. Victorino's still up 2-2 count, and he is going to pop this one into foul ground. And Cody Ashley will have plenty of room to make the catch in front of the warning track. So, easy catch, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Next batter, Xander Bogaerts, and he is going to pop this one into left center, and Revere is going to call Herrera and make the catch. So, no runs given up as Galvis, Hamels, and Revere will start out the next inning, and Galvis is going to line this one right to Pedroia over at second base for the first out. Unfortunate start to Galvis, and then Hamels is going to head up now, 1-2 count, and Hamels is going to hit this one up the middle, and Pedroia just can't make the play as he dives on top of it but can't hold on, so Hamels helps out his own cause and gets himself a base hit. Revere is going to head to the plate now as he's going to get himself another base hit, so he starts out his day 2 for 2, runners on first and second with 1 out, and that brings up Herrera. He is going to hit this one right over the head of David Ortiz, but all runners are going to stay. Herrera, though, gets caught in a pickle, and he is going to be tagged out by David Ortiz. However, he does move those runners to second and third. Some confusion on the base paths, but that brings up Chase Utley, second and third, 2 outs, and he is going to hit this one very softly over to Buchholz, and he is going to throw it over to Ortiz for the last out. And a very unfortunate end to the inning for the Phillies. Next batter hits this one right down the line in left field. Revere can't get it in time, as that is going to be a double for, I believe, was Ryan Lavarnway. I believe that's who it was, and I think it was. That brings up Clay Buchholz. He is going to bunt the runner over to third, and the throw by Ashe over to first is in time for the out. Next batter up is Mookie Betts, and he's going to hit this one into center field, and Herrera is going to make the catch. Unfortunately, the runner from third will score. Next batter is Dustin Pedroia. He hits this one right up in the air to Cody Ashe over at third, and he is going to take charge and make the third out. So only 1 run for the Red Sox, but a close game now. Ryan Howard back up. He's going to strike out to a pitch in the dirt. Very well known for doing that, just like in real life. So now that will bring up Cody Ashe. He is going to pop this one into left field. Hanley Ramirez looks like he's going to have enough room, and he will make the catch in front of the wall. Next batter up is Carlos Ruiz. He is going to hit this one over to Bogaerts at short. Third to first will just be in time to get Ruiz, and a 1-2-3 inning for Boston. Big Papi up next. He is going to get this one into opposite field, but he won't be able to beat the shift as he is just not going to have that speed over at first base. Not enough to stretch that into a double, but that will bring up Hanley Ramirez, and the throw to first took way too long to cover the bag, and he is going to be safe at first. And now runners at first and second. Hamels showing little signs of pain in his leg, but he will stay in the game. Full count to Shane Victorino. Ashley's going to go ahead and tag third, and the throw over to first just won't be in time as he is going to be safe over at first. So first and second now, as they are going to be able to turn the double play. Great end of the inning for the Phillies. Ruff is going to hit this one over to third base, and the throw to first is going to be in time. Next batter up is Freddie Galvis, who is not having a hot start to the game, as he is going to hit this one decently over to left field, and it is going to unfortunately be caught by Hanley over at left field, the former shortstop. Cole Hamels up again. He is going to ground this one over to Pedroia, and a 1-2-3 inning for the Phillies. Still 2-1 our score in the top of the fifth. Bogaerts goes down swinging to start the inning, so another strikeout for Hamels. Next batter up, he goes down swinging as well, as I believe that was Ryan Lavarnway. Next batter up is going to hit this one way past the diving shortstop Galvis, and he is going to get himself a base hit. Mookie Betts up again, and he is going to strike out. So 3 strikeouts for Hamels, unfortunately not in order, but still gets those 3 strikeouts. This one's hit into left field, but Bogaerts is going to take charge on that play So an out for Ben Revere. I'll bring up Odubel Herrera. He hits this one into left field, or right field, excuse me, and this one's going to bounce off the wall. Betts took his time to play that one off the wall, but that is going to be a stand-up triple for Herrera. So great start to the game as he has himself a single, a double, and a triple. So a home run away from the cycle, and we are only in the 5th inning. Chase Utley is up next. He is going to hit this one past David Ortiz as this one gets way far from his glove. So an RBI single for Chase. And now it is 3-1 Phillies as they are really looking to win the first game. Ryan Howard, the big piece, up next, and he is going to ground this one over to Big Papi, and he is going to hit himself into a double play. So Howard is 1 for 3 now on the day. Next batter up, ground this one over to Galvis, but Galvis throws this one away from Howard. And the next batter up is Big Papi, and he's going to line this one, or ground this one into center field. So it's now 1st and 2nd with no outs. Phillies hoping this error by Galvis doesn't come back to haunt them, as it's 1st and 2nd again with no outs. Hanley Ramirez up next. He hits this one into center. Herrera, though, can't make the play as it gets by him. The runner is going home from first. The throw to the plate will not be in time to get Ortiz, and it is a tie ball game. 3-3 our score in the top of the 6th. The Panda hits this one into right field, and Ruff can't make the play as he moves too far back. The throw into the cutoff man will have no shot over at second, so it is now 4-3 Red Sox as it was just 3-1. Galvis again makes another diving attempt but can't make the play. The throw-in from Herrera will stop the runner from trying to score. However, Victorino does make it into second. Bogarts hits this one over to Chase, and the throw to first will be in time. However, the runner from third will come in to score. Next batter up is Ryan Hannigan as he is going to strike out to help the Phillies catch their breath now. And the next batter up is Clay Buchholz, the pitcher, who gets walked. So runners on the corner now, but luckily Mookie Betts will strike out. Not a good game for Mookie Betts so far. However, it is 5-3 Red Sox as they score 4 runs that inning. Next batter up is Cody Ashe, and he strikes out swinging at a pitch in the dirt. So 1 out for the Phils now. Next batter up is Carlos Ruiz, who also swings at a pitch at the dirt. And Hannigan has a hard time handling that play, but he is going to be able to still make the play at first. I am actually not sure if that's Hannigan or Lavarnway. I'm getting them mixed up, so I'm not sure which one is catching, but I know they're both playing. However, that is going to be an out, and that is also going to end Cole Hamels' day as they are going to bring in Jeanmar Gomez, 6'3", right-handed pitcher, and young, 200, I'm doing his weight, 27 years old, and hoping to have a good year this year for the Phillies out of the bullpen as he was given the role as long relief. Runner on first, 2-2 count, and Galvis again just not having a great day in the field or at the plate as he just can't seem to make those diving plays that he really has no chance on. 1-2 the count, no outs, 1st and 2nd, and Gomez is going to get Hanley swinging. Next batter up is going to hit this one into the gap, and Herrera is going to take charge on this ball as he is going to throw this one into the cutoff man. Ortiz is going to try and score, but the throw to the plate will be well in time to cut down Ortiz as the score will stay at 6-3. Full count now, 2 outs. Grounder over to Utley, and the throw to Howard will be well in time to first base. So not going the Phillies' way now as they started out the game winning 3-1, and now it's 6-3. Freddie Galvis is going to strike out yet again, and that's going to bring up pinch hitter Dominic Brown. I decided to give him an at-bat this game to pinch hit for Gomez, but he is going to pop up over to Hanley out there in left field. Next batter up is Ben Revere, and he too is going to pop out, this time over to center field, and Mookie Betts will easily make the catch. So not a good start for the Phillies this game, but luckily for Ken Giles, he will face the bottom of the Red Sox lineup. Bogarts is going to strike out looking. Next batter up is Ryan Hannigan. He too is going to strike outs, but this time looking, and that's going to bring up pinch hitter Daniel Nava. And the pitch by Giles, this one's going to get lined into left field for a base hit by Nava, so he is not going to get 3 straight strikeouts this inning. However, the next hitter is Betts, and he is going to strike out looking. So it is 3 strikeouts for Giles, and Betts very upset with his day at the plate as he has not been too hot this game. However, good end to the inning for the Phillies. But Herrera is going to line this one into right field as it was almost overrun out there. But he still manages to make the catch. That's going to bring up Chase Utley, who is having a decent day at the plate. However, he is going to line this one into foul territory, and Sandoval is going to have no problem making that play. So it's starting to look pretty bad for the Phillies. Ryan Howard, however, is going to get a walk, as they are going to stay alive this inning, but Cody Ashe is going to line this one into the gap out there in left center field. Howard is going to be sent home, and the throw to the plate is going to be well in time to cut down Ryan, as he is just way too slow to make that run. This one is hit into left, into the corner, but Revere is going to make a great play. Unfortunately, there was not a good replay angle on that catch, but great play by Revere to make that catch, and the next batter hits it to Revere again, and he is going to make the second out. Next batter up is Hanley Ramirez, who is going to pop this one over to Ryan Howard at first, and he is going to make the easy catch over there. So now we move on to the bottom of the ninth. It is the Phillies' last chance. Carlos Ruiz is going to start out the inning hitting this one deep into center, but it's going to be caught a few feet from the track, and that is going to be the first out. 2 outs to go for the Red Sox, and Ruff is going to strike out. And who do you think is going to make the last out of the game? It's going to be Freddie Galvis, who just did not have a great game, as his error ended up coming back to haunt the Phillies. And that is going to be an 0-1 start this season for the Phillies. However, we are hoping to bounce back and at least win the series against Boston. And that is going to be a 6-3 loss. Not the best start to the Phillies season this year, but they are going to hope to bounce back. And the player of the game will be announced, and Sandberg not too happy about that loss. Definitely thought the Phillies were going to have this win, but unfortunately they just couldn't keep the offense going, as the pitching also did start to lack after the error by Freddie Galvis. So not a great start to the season. And Cole Hamels will get hit with the loss, giving up 3 earned runs, 5 runs total. However, he does get 6 strikeouts. He did end up giving up 8 hits, though. And the player of the game is going to be Hanley Ramirez, who ended up going, I believe, 2 for 4 this game, if I can remember correctly. Yep, he went 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and 1 run. So I think they could have won this game without him, since this final score was 6-3. But still a great performance by Hanley, as he is going to get himself player of the game. So that is going to end this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. A very unfortunate ending to the first game of the season. However, again, that misplay by Herrera, I hate watching that play. But hopefully the next game we end up winning. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.